Like Paul, with greetings, was good, family. I just had a very interesting conversation with one of our great elder queens out here in Los Angeles. Sister's been putting in a lot of work for our people and community for several decades now. But she was sharing with me a few things she currently has in motion, but also expressing her support for ATC and letting it be known that other elders in the community who we might not know as of yet are in support of our work. However, they're just afraid right now because they see the lack of people who are stepping up to seriously combat these attacks we are under, be it the genocide, gentrification. She was expressing how a lot of them came up in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and there were a lot more of our people, both men and women, who came forward taking up arms to protect and defend themselves and each other, from the Deacons for Defense to the Nation of Islam to the Black Panther Party for self-defense. And she was just expressing today, it's not a lot of that happening, unfortunately. So, whereas we've been getting a lot of flack for things we've been doing, she and others see very clearly the need for more of us to step up and address what's happening before we are wiped out. Again, looking at the numbers, we are being pushed towards extinction, loved ones. And we continue to encourage people, whether you agree with what we're doing or not, you have a responsibility to prepare yourself to be able to defend and protect yourself and your loved ones. For years, people out here in California, black people out here in California, felt as though, white races would never try that out here. But since the Oath Breakers shenanigans a couple weeks ago with Maxine Waters, we have had 3 of our brothers and sisters killed. From Long Beach to the Bay Area and in between. So hopefully y'all are tuning in to the reality of what's happening, coming out that escapism, running to the weed shop, running to the liquor store, turning on TV that's talking about a bunch of irrelevant bullshit. But, coming to the realization that the target is on your back also, whether they target you to take you out or whether they target you to displace you from what you consider as home. You will see the picture is bigger than what the Africatown Coalition is or is not doing. So we most definitely salute that elder queen and all the rest of the elders in the background doing whatever it is you are doing on behalf of our people, our existence. And again, we encourage more of y'all, to get up off your butts and get involved. We are still collecting signatures to rename Africatown. We do believe the meetings concerning the effect the Crenshaw Metro Rail project is having on black businesses along the Crenshaw corridor and in Africatown, we believe those meetings will resume this Friday, which are being led by Minister Tony of the Nation of Islam. So if you haven't been out yet, we need you to come out and get involved in how we're going to save our businesses and each other. Also, the National Prison Strike is set to begin Black August 21st till September 9th. And again, this is brothers and sisters on the inside who are demanding everything from better treatment to better working conditions to the abolishment of the prison industrial complex. Everything from work stoppages to hunger strikes. Some of the hunger strikes have already began, to brothers and sisters refusing to use the phone as they're being charged super inflated rates, to brothers and sisters refusing commissary, which several years we have found judges have interest in the commissary corporations, head sheriffs and others who are involved in the judicial and law enforcement sides have invested interest in keeping our people locked up. And that is why, in addition to what's happening behind the walls, there's been a call put out for those of us out here to also, give media coverage to what's happening, but also to boycott corporations that exploit prison labor. Starbucks, McDonald's, others that I will include a link that you can look up and see. And again, some of you use some of these corporations daily, if not weekly. So for the 20 days of this prison strike, your support in abstaining from going to these businesses is most definitely needed. Also, as far as a more local business, Viva Bargain, some of you saw last week how we went and confronted them in response to one of our sisters in the community who was assaulted over there. That was the second sister in 6 months who we were made aware that was attacked. Unfortunately, the first sister never came forward so we could get her story. So we did respond last week. We spoke with the owner, and as of now, the employee who attacked our sister has been fired. We are supposed to sit down and meet with them tomorrow to discuss how they will start hiring black employees, possibly even retraining their non-black employees and management as to how to deal with and retain black employees, because that's one of the problems when we have brothers and sisters who get jobs with these non-black business owners and managers. Quite often they are treated like slaves. So that is part of what we hope to be able to retrain the owners and management over at Viva Bargain. So we'll keep you updated with that in the next couple days. But the overall climate right now, y'all, we in many ways have been forced back into slavery. The elder queen I was talking to earlier spoke on the interview with Dr. Gerald Horne this past Saturday on Freedom Now. He was speaking on the birthright movement and the efforts to abolish the 14th Amendment, which white people would give themselves the rights to force us back into open slavery, y'all. And where this might sound impossible or foolish to some of you, if you really pay attention to what's happening right now, I mean, it's never ended. From the prison industrial complex to the millions of people who are underpaid, working full-time, overtime, and still can't afford to exist, can't afford to pay rent, food, transportation, and other needs, that's slavery. To even now where a lot of folks are being tricked into using Airbnb, where they have white people coming into their homes and now they're serving massa in their own homes to folks who are doing Uber and Lyft, driving around Miss Daisy and Massa Bar. So, they are most definitely showing they have never had consideration for our existence. They truly believe in their sick ass minds we are somehow second class or to submit and allow them to have a better existence. So again, hopefully some of y'all could snap out this immature foolishness and focus in on and criticizing what Africa Town Coalition is not doing, and accept the responsibility and come out that escapism and figure out your own plan of actions, your own preparation, and how to go about these attacks that are upon your ass too. So hopefully we'll be seeing more of y'all getting involved. Again, we thank everybody that has been supporting us, doing the different things y'all been doing, all across the nation, from the New Era Nation to numerous other individuals and organizations that are out there on the front line fighting for our existence, fighting to improve our existence. We thank y'all, we salute y'all, and victory and success. Black power, all power to the people. Long live Mac Capone.